To another episode of Chelsea Football Cousins, and today we're going to be talking about a post-match review of the Carabao Cup between Chelsea and Tottenham. Thoughts? Well, whoever didn't see, we obviously lost in penalties. It was 1-1, we went to penalties, and we lost on the last penalty 5-4.
Yeah, close game.
We had in the bag for most of it.
Yeah, honest thoughts are it's same old. I mean, it's
individual error or
I think
tactics, formation.
I don't think it was tactics or formation. I think it's just the same thing that it has been since last season. It's just been we failed to make these small individual passes. We failed to finish the games off, and then the last 70 minutes or after the 70th minute, it's just the team falls off a cliff.
Yeah.
Like it's first half we're always pressure, shooting, we can't score. We score that one goal, and then second half comes around, and then the team that we're playing against just night and day difference. I mean, that's Tottenham came out second half just swinging the whole time, and Emerson got caught out and they scored.
Yeah, right. As soon as we put him on for Chilwell, after Chilwell got a 60. Yes. I didn't really make that connection, but you're right. Same thing as last season, where right after the 65th, right into the 70th minute, we are walking, especially Jorginho. I kind of blame this on the formation because we see Lampard is going for a high press. The only people on the team that could do that high press consistently is Kante, Mount, Aspi, and maybe Werner. And Tomori. That guy's quick.
Yeah.
No one else could do the high press for
James can too.
James, yeah, the younger guys.
Yeah.
For the total 90 minutes. Jorginho and Kovacic, like you said, after the 70, you're just not there yet.
Yeah.
After the 60, they're just not there. And then you see when Jorginho's running and he puts his head down to act like he's running faster, but he's not running faster.
Same speed, just brisk walk.
Did you see the impact Kante had once he came on? It was a night and day difference. But that's not good enough.
No.
In those little sitting kind of lax times, that's when we get punished.
Yeah. What I think what annoys me the most is that week in, week out, we have a completely different formation and a completely different team. And I get where Lampard's coming from, where it's like
you still gotta find it.
Yeah. Tottenham's playing a weaker team. I mean, Mourinho even said like this is our third game this week, so we're not going to focus too much on this competition. We're going to focus on Europa League. So I think Lampard responded with putting just some of the weaker players on the field at the time, and then completely different formations. And I mean, last game we had a 4-2-2-2. Now we have 4-3-3, and then we switch it up, and I feel like it's too much for the players. Where it's just like, when was the last time we've seen a Zuma Tomori mix or like? Emerson hasn't played in so long.
They did pretty good.
They did really well, but like, what I don't understand is like we just consistently keep switching up the team just so drastically. Where it's just like, Kante and Havertz and Mount had a completely different dynamic from Kovacic, Mount and Jorginho. Like it's just a night and day difference in terms of play styles. So imagine being Werner, where it's just like you don't know how to read the plays, and then you have a complete now you have a complete different midfield providing you passes. It's you have to build consistency, you know.
Like when you said providing them passes, this gets me so upset. Jorginho does not play the ball forward. 90% of the time he gets it, he passes it back, and for a lot of the game it was just passing back and forth between him and the defense. It was so just. Yes, Tottenham was sitting back. I understand that's how Mourinho likes to play, but it was just so frustrating. Guys, let's do something with the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of our talent is up front, just getting wasted. Yes, they did miss a couple of sitters. You want to touch base on that? Did you see the Odoi miss?
Odoi
shot, skied it instead of passing it.
Odoi missed a first half shot. He should have passed it off to Abraham. Didn't pass it off.
Mount pass. That was Barkley-esque.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally same thing every season, or since last season. It's just been moments of lapse in concentration. It's just like the players don't know if they should pass or shoot, or if they should shoot or pass.
That's fatigue.
Yeah,
that's
but
what happens. Like when you get tired, you start losing your form during the workout.
but
That's fatigue. You lose that killer edge.
But I feel like also like with the Adoy thing, it's Adoy should have passed, but we've seen the same thing last season with Abraham, who should have passed to Pedro. I don't know what it is, if it's like they want to be in the headlines to
they
fight
got
for
a lot
their
of pressure on them.
yeah, to fight for their place, or it's just, you know, collective. It seems like
it's immaturity. That's what
Yeah.
it is at the end of the day.
yeah. So, I mean, what about Mendy's performance today? His first start ever.
I like how what he does on corners, even though one time it slipped out of his hand. Dude, once a corner comes in, he is out and swinging.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
6'8".
Yeah, our own defense is watching their backs because this guy's gonna land on them with a flying knee or
Yeah,
a flying elbow. I like that. Obviously, we didn't get the clean sheet. I hope we would have.
But that wasn't his fault.
No, it
There's
wasn't his
nothing-
fault. There's nothing you could do
yeah.
there. He, from what I saw, he had good ball control with his feet. The distribution was there.
Very vocal. That's what I really liked.
Yeah.
He's very vocal. There was this challenge where he came out to run for the ball to catch it from like a through ball. And Zuma was running for it. He said, no, I got it. Like he yelled it, caught it. And it's just like, I feel like if Keppel was there, Keppel would have ran out, then ran back, got caught out of position. Zuma might have lost the ball, and then
Mhm.
that's how a lot of the goals happen, or just that miscommunication. But, you know, to have,
Definitely an improvement.
yeah,
Definitely
to have
an
somebody
improvement.
go from 6 feet tall to 6'8", I think is just.
I think he's 6'6".
Is he 6'6"?
Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's taller. He's more imposing in the box, which is what you
He's
need.
like a slinky, this guy.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, his whole body just very wiry. Dude.
Yeah. So it's exciting.
He's from Senegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know who else is from Senegal?
Who, Mane?
Mane.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are no freaking joke. Not only are they fast, also strong.
Yeah.
It's I'm excited as far as that goes. But
What about Chilwell? Dude.
I liked what I saw.
Yeah.
And as soon as we came out, where did we get punished? On our left back position.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about our left back position. You heard what happened with Alonso?
Dude.
And he wasn't even in today's lineup.
No.
What happened?
Um,
I couldn't find anything concrete. It was always all the
it's
publications
all
were
it's
like,
all rumor.
like Lampard yells at.
Yeah, they don't know exactly, but you know, I watched the press conference and Lampard was just like, yeah, that Alonso header shouldn't have happened or something along those lines. And then apparently during halftime, he freaked out at Alonso, sent him on the bus to sit and wait. And you know, all the other players are just like, I'll be surprised if he plays another match for Chelsea. Like he flipped out that bad.
He's done worse stuff than that header.
He has, but I feel like it's back to back to back to back
Yeah,
to
but
back.
then we have Emerson.
But then
then
then we have
what the
Emerson
heck?
do a similar thing where he's just like
Where
he's,
Emerson,
he sees Lamella making like I rewatched this 3 times because
Yeah.
I was hoping
he sees Lamella
making
behind
the run.
Zuma,
Yeah,
just by himself.
and he's just brisk jog, doesn't put any body, and then he actually stands in front where the ball goes and he like miskicks it and it goes to Lamella. And so it's just like, dude, why are these left backs so poor in defending? Like, I mean, the guy hasn't played soccer in how many months? Or like a match in so many months, but like these are fundamental errors, and it's only happening to Chelsea.
Yeah, we ask. Look, the modern day fullback. You ask a lot from them to defend and to be like these crossing machines that zoom up and down the side. Just defend. You know what I mean? Like, would you rather? I'd rather have a good defensive player like Osby, who's not as good on the attack, even though he bags a couple of assists.
Yeah.
But that's just because that's Osby. He's got the heart of a lion.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have the old fashioned fullback that just defends, because that's what we need most right now.
Yeah.
And I saw that with Chilwell. He's not an old fashioned fullback, but he definitely defends a lot better than what we have.
I mean, that's the name of the position. What are you first? A defender.
Yeah.
You know, that's you should be good at defending before you even attempt to bring the ball forward. You know, and I feel like you said, Chilwell, really good on the ball. Defending was really good. He had the pace, and I mean, he even got the assist. You know,
The assist to
Werner,
To
I
Werner.
believe.
How did that goal go down?
I think he brought it up the wing.
No, that was Aspilicueta.
Oh, it was
Aspi passed it in,
Okay.
Mount, like, I don't know if he did that on purpose or whatever,
Mm,
and then it went
that's
to Werner
right.
and it was out of the box.
Aspi out dribbled Regulon. He
Sent
sent
him-
him for
Sent it back to Sevilla.
yeah.
That's what they're saying. We were looking at Reguilon.
Yeah, So it's
He's quick.
But Reguilon got the assist to Lamela, but that's a play that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, and Zuma like missed it with his head.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped up.
But but I feel like it's more of Emerson's.
Yeah, I think Zuma had a great game.
Yeah,
I think Zuma had a great game. If he could have got that ball, he would have got that ball. I don't think. And Tamori, I forgot how fast Tamori was.
Tamori's. I mean,
he's like no
quick,
one's
quick, very fast. So I'm interested to see what happens with Tamori and Silva. I want to see that pairing.
Silva's not going to be.
I feel like he's going to be a starter. I mean, if you look at it, like
I don't see him starting over Zuma, man.
I do.
Really?
I kind of do because I think right now Lampard's in the position where he has to get rid of a center back. We have 5 center backs fighting for a position, between Sarr, Zuma, Christensen, Tamori, and Silva. Like we need Rudiger 6. There's so many center backs, and a lot of them are like average quality that it's just like, Zuma he's a little more consistent than Christensen, but it's like, I feel like what we're going to want to do is maybe sell one of them, make the money so for next summer when Silva's deal expires. I mean, it's all speculation, but I feel like we're preparing for a new center back, like a solid, but I mean, Zuma, that's not to take away from what Zuma did. Zuma, I feel like he's more consistent. He played very well. He's imposing in the air. Yeah. He's very physical, and he has speed to him.
I think, dude, give him the regular game time and a regular partnership, and he's going to show us. Tottenham wanted him. Everton wants him. A whole bunch of teams wanted him.
Yeah.
Still want him. I see rumors now for 40 M's, which is a big asking price in today's market.
What's something you would change about
this game,
like formation-wise or player-wise?
Jorginho cannot be our center defensive mid. If we are going to keep playing with that high press, I see him running up for the high press, and I know he's losing like a car. There goes all of his gas. That one high press where he sprints like a madman up, does nothing. That's it. We lost our like I said, the fatigue. There goes his edge.
Yeah.
And then he's playing it like a center back when we're trying to move the ball up, keeping the ball back, just passing it back and forth.
Because he's so slow to move the ball back up.
Yeah, and you're not helping anyone at that point.
No.
Yes. I don't know. I don't. This cannot keep happening, and that's what was happening, dude. Once Sarri came in and we were playing this way, and we had him at the center, and now playing with this really aggressive high press. Everyone's trying to emulate Liverpool. I don't see that working. I don't see that working. Most of our goals have been coming from outside the box. These long shots. We're not getting in there.
No.
You know what I mean? It's up to the other defenders, not Jorginho, to take it up and shoot on their own.
I mean, honestly, I probably would have changed the formation a little bit, knowing that, their starting lineup has been weaker. Their defense has just been susceptible recently. So I probably would have done something Conte-esque, where I would have had 3 center backs, but played an advanced wing back, 2 midfielders, and then just overload the box with 5 players with the wing backs coming in. I feel like, we have the defensive stability. We have so many center backs, Throw Silva in there, throw Tamori in there, throw Zuma in there. You have a solid lineup right there. And then Aspi is a right wing back, left wing back, Chilwell, Alonso, who's naturally that position, or Emerson probably could have played that better because they're not relied to come back because we have that extra.
They have that defensive responsibility.
Yeah. And if we're not going to play Conte, we can give Mount the rest because he deserves the rest. We could have started with Kovacic and Jorginho, and then swap Mount in.
Yeah,
if
that's Kovacic and Jorginho,
it doesn't work.
Partnership for me, dude, I am done with that.
It sucks.
Game in and out is the same old defensive responsibility is just not there.
Yeah.
And I've had it, man. How do you? Okay, yeah, we're doing amazing the first half. A little bit into the second half,
they lose their guys.
There goes
2 players.
Whatever effort we put in, all down the drain.
Yeah, and then left wing we could have had Werner. Striker could have been either Giroud or Tammy, and then right wing again Hudson-Odoi.
How do you think Odoi did?
It's the same thing. He has moments.
He got the assist to the assist.
Yeah, there's moments where
he body off some dude and sent Aspi down the side.
He's growing into the position, but I mean I think it's just the age thing. It's he's shows up in some moments and then he'll be gone for 40, 50 minutes and then he'll show up again and then he'll be gone. You know, I like the things that he does as a player, but I feel like he just, considering he's our only natural winger right now, I think it's showing the lapses and like how he plays, and the fact that Lampard isn't like trusting him enough. I think it shows like he's putting Werner and Mount winger, or he even put a Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a winger, and it's just like, I think that goes to show like, okay, maybe he's not ready for the lone responsibility of being a winger on the right side, you know?
Yeah, he's definitely younger. He doesn't have that much impact on the game just yet. But what I did see this game was he was hungry.
Yeah.
He was defending, which attacking players don't really have to do, you know, unless they really want to win. He was defending, he was putting his body on the line. I really like to see that. But also what I saw was he really didn't have anything to play off of.
Yeah.
Like going forward. Werner was on the other side. Giroud, I would see him get, the difference between him and Hazard is I'd see Callum get on the ball on the side and kind of think twice before running at the defender and then just pass it back. And then that's where that's solely a winger's job, is to move forward on that wing. He would pass it back and kind of dismiss it.
Yeah, and I've noticed that too. It's
and then
it might be lack of confidence.
And then we just might as well not have a winger at that point.
Or there goes all the pressure that we were putting on the counter.
Where he did help was when he drifted in, picked up the ball, then sent Aspi on the wing. But
yeah,
really quick, I think going forward, on the attacking phase, we need Havertz. On the defensive phase, we need Kante in those positions.
Yeah.
That Kante, Havertz, Mount midfield, I fell in love with.
That was awesome.
Mount with the long shots. Kante, good luck getting by that. Havertz, work your magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we play that?
Yeah. I mean,
and I said this the last video. We could even do a Joshua Kimmich thing.
Yeah.
With Reece James.
Bringing in.
Dude, I guarantee he's better defensively in the center defensive position for the full 90 minutes than Jorginho is. Maybe not his passing, but defensively, which we need, he's better.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, in the end, you know, it's just been.
What do you think about that Mount miss? You think he's gonna get a lot of lashback?
So
what do you think about the
in the moment I was heated, but you have to understand. Like, it's also.
I can't be mad.
I can't be mad at him.
Even if for the next two games he played horribly, I can't.
I was more upset at the fact for him for what he puts into the game than for the miss. It's, you know, he's young. He's been playing almost every game. He runs up and down the field all 90 minutes. He puts more on the field than our midfield did, Kovacic and Jorginho combined. Yeah, and
he does more in the midfield. He is defensively and attacking than any other player in the midfield, and that was attacking this game. He was there. He's always been there.
Yeah, I think he offers more off the ball than he does on the ball too. You see him hounding players. He just puts pressure when it's like our strikers aren't even up there. He's just going for the center backs. He's going for the goalkeepers. He's going for the wing backs. He'll come behind and try to get the midfielders. I mean, he's the type of player that just wants the ball or wants to force the mistake out to make the counter. And it's like our team.
And how many times has he done that?
Yeah, and it's sometimes our team just doesn't respond to it. We don't have, if we have Jorginho,
you gotta match that energy.
Yeah, I mean,
Werner has it. Werner has it. Havertz has it. Kante has it. Our new fullbacks are gonna have it. But it's letting down. He puts in all this work, and then you see Jorginho just burnt out, passing in the back while this guy's trying to make something happen, and then he gets the last penalty and he misses it. So
it's rough. I mean,
Mount, because of what he puts in, he can really do no wrong in my eyes, and I think we were kind of making fun of Lampard in the beginning, as soon as he came in, for all this pressure, his dependence on Mount. But now I see it. This is the only player that's willing to put everything on the line.
Yeah.
So you reward them,
Mhm.
you know, and not only that, we need them.
Yeah. I mean, if you have, as a manager, would you select somebody who's an average 8 out of 10 every single game, or do you pick that one random player who
That
might have a good game or might, you know, is more likely to fail, like let's say Barkley or Ruben
Or
off
going
cheek
to
as
win.
now, or yeah. So, I mean, I see why he picks him. I see the reliance in that. I mean, he's Chelsea through and through, and I think that's what Lampard's trying to breed. But I mean, in the end, I guess closing statements would be, you know, same old, same old. But at the same time, we're not at full capacity. So there's so much to grow. We're missing Ziyech, Pulisic, Thiago Silva didn't play. You know, those
Werner as a striker.
Werner as a striker.
Started Giroud, he was
I mean, Ziyech and Pulisic would have made a difference that game. Instant.
Yeah.
They're just instant
Yeah.
upgrades.
Yeah.
You know, we're missing that, and Chilwell needs to be fully fit. Mendy's now being incorporated into the squad. Thiago Silva will slowly come back in. There's a lot of gaps that are going to be filled soon, and I'm
instant
excited.
upgrade on
Yeah.
the fullback position with Chilwell.
Very excited.
Instant.
What about you? Any closing statements?
He's got good footwork. Yes, actually. I want to send a message out to Mason Mount. I'm not going to say keep your head up, kid, or whatever, because we're probably the same age. But we played soccer, and this is a coach told me this growing up, and I know he's got a better coach than I ever had, but this is the point I'm trying to make. Your job is to give a good penalty.
Mm-hmm.
If you give a good penalty, because of the probability in that penalty position, you're probably going to score. You didn't score. That was an amazing save by Lloris, but you gave a good penalty. That was your job. That's all you could do when you're given a penalty, right? It was a good penalty. It had some height on it, and it was off to the side. The guy happened to pick the right direction, happened to jump far enough, and he nipped it out. You're doing your job and 100. You
Yeah.
gave that solid penalty. The next 10 of them are gonna go in if you give those solid penalties. It happens, dude. You're the beating heart of the team.
There you go. Strong sentiment.
And I mean it.
I mean,
This
he's got
is-
to, you know, it's true.
Think about it. When you're given a penalty, the best thing you do is give a good penalty.
Mhm.
And because of where you are, how close to the goal, most of the time it's going to go in. But
Yeah.
sometimes,
You don't.
dude, it's
You know?
the law of chance. Man.
Yeah. You can't
But
score
you
everything.
did your job. You gave that solid penalty. I prefer that way more than a hop, skip, and a pass into a corner and a wish that it gets lucky. But look, man, on to the next game.
On to the next one.
On to the next game. Let us know what you think. Comment below.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification below, just so that you can keep up to date with all Chelsea football cousin news. Keep the blue flag flying high, boys.
Till next time.
Yeah.